What's up, everybody? My name is Elliott, and today we're going flying. Yes, today we are back in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, but this time, instead of cars and coffee, we are taking to the skies. We are gonna go flying and just go check out some of the sights because Jacob is a pilot. Let's hit the street, get over to the airport, and go see the desert from above. Got aviators on because we are going aviating. Not only does Jacob have his pilot's license, he's also an instructor, so everything's safe, everything's cool. Fun fact about me, I also have my pilot's license, but I don't get to fly very often, so this will be good. I haven't been in a general aviation aircraft in quite some time. Learning to fly in Wichita was a little different because, right, even walking on the ramp right now, you'd just be getting battered by 30-mile-an-hour winds, and you just knew you were in for a bumpy ride.
Yeah, we're what they call fair weather pilots out here in Arizona.
This is our steed, the Diamond DA40.
180 horsepower, baby.
I'm gonna let him do the pre-flight and not distract him because that is important. Okay, pre-flight complete. Getting in the plane now. Is this a handle?
That's a handle.
That's
and
interesting.
Then you step and then you, the balls of it.
Another fun fact about me, since you guys are learning about everything, I'm also a notary public, but that has nothing to do with what we're doing today. I just figured while you're learning things about me, you should know that. This is two guys in a little plane. Yeah. We haven't even closed the cockpit or the canopy yet.
It's gonna get warm.
Oh. A little bit of surprise there.
Sorry, Andrew usually holds that while I'm starting the plane. This plane likes to be started with a little bit of throttle, so it starts at like 1,500 RPMs, and then I just shut it down real quick. Otherwise, you'll just flood it trying to start it. All right.
All right, we made it. That was fun. Good work, Jacob.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a fun flight. I was just telling Elliott, like, we had a lot of stuff just happen quickly, and you know, a lot of flying is just sitting around waiting for instructions, but today we got a lot in a short flight, so it was good practice for me too.
Yeah.
So you took control of this plane really well, so.
Well, thank you. He's only saying that because we're on film.
Yeah.
All right, just got done with lunch. We ended up crashing a soft opening for a restaurant that we didn't know wasn't open to the public, but they let us in. And then at the end of it, they were like, hey, thanks for coming. It's 50% off for friends and family. Thanks for coming to our soft opening. And we were like, oh,
sweet.
Soft opening, okay.
He's already famous.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically my YouTube stature that they recognized and gave me a discount for. Anyway, we were back at the Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin dealership complex, just having a look around because that's what you do when there's one in the area. Surprisingly, we don't have one in the Wichita area, so it's just fun to see what they have on the lot. So, ooh, look what they do have though. They've got a wide body Hellcat with the Pontiac hood. That I'm not as much of a fan of. Problem is, the snorkel on the right, functional. It just leads into the intake. Snorkel on the left, not functional. My hood, 3 openings, all functional. That's how I like it. Anyway, let's look at some stuff. We're looking at the line of cars here. Obviously, there is a distinct line drawn right there at that Mini where cars become plebeian again. And I do not want to cross that line. Everywhere this way, exotics, good. Everywhere that way, normal cars, bad. This is actually the way I would want a Rolls-Royce, like a white Wraith. I don't like having more than 2 people in the car anyway. And also white with tan interior, it's good look.
That's like the Scottsdale appointment.
Jacob's a big Aston Martin guy, so obviously he's in his element right now. Oh man, the flake on this. Wow. This is so much flake, it honestly looks dirty when you first look at it. You're like, man, this thing needs a car wash. It's just the flake.
These Astons, though, they give me the whole like Supra versus Z4 dilemma. It's like, if you get that, you could just get the Mercedes AMG GT for way less money. What do you guys think? Is it cool just to be an Aston, even though it's pretty much Mercedes underneath? Really, it's just the engine. Like, do you care? I don't know. I like Astons, I like how they look, but also it's hard to deny that the AMG GT, it's way less money and it's still like just as good of a car underneath.
Behind the scenes note, Jacob wants an AMG GT, so he's trying to convince himself that they're good cars. We showed up in this heap.
Yeah.
It's nice enough that they won't ask us to leave, but it's not nice enough that they'll ask us if we need any help. So it's the fine line of pulling up to a dealership in this. You pull up in a Hyundai, they're gonna ask you to leave. You pull up in a Ferrari, they're gonna ask you if you need any help. You pull up in a Corvette, neutral ground. They've got a Huracan Evo Spider, and then we've got a Huracan that is leasable for just $22.60 a month. Honestly, it's not out of the realm of possibility for some people. Their display board needs a Windows update, so that's cool. Look at that. That is the classiest hybrid logo I've ever seen. I need to find one and get one on the Prius. Just one of those fun facts. Be like, that's a Bentley hybrid logo. Continental GT Speed.
Yep. Black edition.
Yeah, you can tell because of all the yellow.
Well, no, you can tell because of all of the black accents everywhere.
I know, it's just funny. I'm fine with it on the outside, but boy, that is a bold choice on the inside. I don't think I'd like to look at the yellow all that much. And I'm a fan of yellow, so that's saying something. This is an awesome color combo. Blue with orange calipers and orange inserts on the race buckets on the Evo. That's a cool spec. That's a really cool spec. I like this. Another Evo. This one just looks like kind of more plain Jane to me, but I think that's what a lot of people like. So this is what I would go with, obviously, white vert. These also have the cool rotors that are like butterflied. They're like KTM motorcycle brakes.
I'm sorry. I challenge anyone to find me a bigger brake caliper.
Oh my God, that is a meaty boy.
Like,
look at that. I kid you not, that is thicker than when people put caliper covers on their real calipers.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pistons is it? 8 pistons?
That is my hand, like pretty widespread, and I might be able to pick this up. But the point is, that's a big Bertha, and you got to slow it down with as many pistons as you can. And this year we put a 12 on the box.
Yeah.
Tron reference. Okay, now we're taking a dip into the Rolls-Royce area. Looks like we got a newer Wraith and a new Phantom. Aha. We're rounding the corner to the Aston Martin area. Now, for anybody wondering, is it awkward vlogging in an otherwise empty dealership? The answer is yes, because I can hear my voice echoing and there is a guy just sitting there probably judging every word I say. But the show must go on. So let's look at these Aston Martins. This is the new DBS Superleggera. Look at that. That is awesome. This color, this blue, it like looks black from far away, but it's this really dark metallic blue. That is just amazing. But out of all of them, I really like the DB11 Volante. Although the color of this one is very, very cool. It's like a metallic robin's egg blue. Let me get the official Aston Martin name of that color. Ah, sorry, it is frosted glass blue. And that's cool because it has a suggested retail price of approximately one decent Midwestern house. All right, let's head out back lot if this is open. It is not. Good thing I didn't confidently walk into that. Oh, this is where you spec your Bugatti. So, you can't even go in there. Vanquish with bad wheels. That's what's in the surface area.
And the bad gearbox. I wonder why it's in the surface.
Cullinan, Huracan, Urus, urinary tract infection. And then imagine driving a Q7, I would feel like such a poor.
It was like driving an SQ5.
So cool thing about this whole complex is that centrally located is a Penske Racing Museum, because this whole complex is like the Penske Automotive Center or something like that. It's closed, so this intro does not apply, but you can imagine, it's pretty cool. Okay, so since it's closed, let's see what we can see.
There's a ZR1 high wing in the back right.
Yeah, there's an F8, a C8.
599.
Yeah, I see that 599. Pretty cool, shame it isn't open, but you know how it is. And also it's Sunday. So.
Normally they have a bunch of old Indy cars in there, like the engines on display, like the actual Chevrolet racing engine from Indianapolis. It's really
Sweet.
cool.
Speaking of cars, now we are gonna go head over, get the GT3RS out, and give it a quick romp around the block. November 557 AF. I know it's Alpha Foxtrot, but
557 is.
yeah, 557 as F.